Okay. Well, speaking of another thing that actually went up a lot in the last 3 months is Ethereum, up $1,200 in the last 3 months, quietly.
Mm-hmm.
Wall Street's secret um, catalyst for the future, some say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So, what is the deal with Ethereum?
Bitcoin Maxis, I'm gonna be on your side. I think everybody who missed out on investing in Bitcoin is trying to use ETH as the new alpha driver for themselves and for clients. And I think it's going to have success, but it's not going to have the success of Bitcoin. I want to be clear, Bitcoin is Michael Jordan in the crypto space. Ethereum may be Harold Miner, Sean, whoever.
Come on.
Vitalik, I appreciate you for speaking out finally, coming out the shadows.
Harold Miner is so disrespectful.
Harold Miner was tough. It's not D Wade, year one in Miami. Who is it?
It can't
Scott
be D Wade.
Pippen?
It could be D Wade.
No,
it's number 2, right? Like it's number
maybe
2.
Zaire. It ain't D Wade. You will get 20% return, but like,
well, that's now. So are you finished? I'll let you finish.
No, go ahead.
No, I was gonna. So it's interesting because when I read this report, we had gone to Cannes last year, and I saw a bunch of people in Cannes this year, and that was like the last week of June, and then last week, I'm like, wait, Ethereum held an entire conference in Cannes just for nobody, like quietly they've been doing that for 10 years, so everybody knows the Cannes Film Festival, and obviously we know Ad Week, but Ethereum has their week too, and the people that showed up to it are very telling, right? A bunch of Wall Street firms. I'll run them down for you. BlackRock, you might have heard of. JP Morgan, you might have heard of. Goldman Sachs, probably heard of. Franklin Templeton, Citi, and Fidelity Assets all have used Ethereum, have been involved with Ethereum in terms of infrastructure. And so Bitcoin, you can't build on Bitcoin, right? In terms of blockchain, like you have to, Ethereum is that platform where other companies are building on. And so if this space is being adopted by major Wall Street firms and major tech firms inside of that, you can see the pathway for it to appreciate. Now, it's not going to be Bitcoin. Obviously, you're right. This is Michael Jordan, for sure.
For sure.
But like, it could be a D Wade. I mean, I'm not even saying it's LeBron or Kobe. It could be a D Wade in this space, right? It's clearly the number 2. It's been number 2 for, I mean, I think at the end of this month, it'll be 10 years of Ethereum. So it's relatively new still, right? So it has pace. You can understand its functionality, and financial institutions are looking to use it as the fintech platform inside of blockchain. It has that advantage.
Yeah, the one thing I will say to give context on the institutional side, this is their version of all-weather strategy. And when I was screaming, they're going to take over crypto, this is a part of their plan. This is more of a hedge. I know some people see it as a leading technology. Bitcoin clearly is a preeminent leader in that space. But going back to last week's conversation of building a base, a lot of institutions are building a base with Ethereum, and I think eventually XRP will have their run after that. So they're just making sure they're concentrated in everything so that they control all assets as they should. But I don't think Ethereum will ever pass up Bitcoin. And given that their last high was in 2021,
true,
they're underneath their 50% retracement since inception. They have a long way to go.
I don't think it'll ever pass it. I'm with you. No. I don't think it'll ever pass it. But when we looked at tokenized economy, I think, Shadi, you sent that article about Robinhood, you being able to tokenize shares. Like that's, now, if it's true or not, the idea of it is revolutionary, right? So like we're talking about tokenized economy, we're talking about stable coins. These are all being built on Ethereum. Even Circle, which just IPO and has been going crazy, they built their platform on a platform that is built on Ethereum. So like you can see the use case there. You can see more people adopting it, and there's a pathway here for it to have some gains.
I'm glad Putin let Vitalik out to be able to speak this past weekend.
That was crazy. I saw him giving a speech. I'm like, oh, there he is. Where's he been?
Been a while. It has been a while.
So, another thing that 19 Keys told me is that don't destroy something unless you're capable of rebuilding it better than what it was before. I say that to say, when you see what the discussion online has been about Essence Fest,
Okay.
it's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a narrative that we've seen before with Afrotech and variety of different things. But I think that there's a thin line between criticism that's constructive and envy and hate to just try to destroy something with no plan of building it. So this is important because it's a business conversation. When you look at the largest festival per numbers wise in America, it's Essence Fest.
Mm-hmm.
400,000 people come. That's a lot of jobs.
It's a lot of employment.
That's economic empowerment to a city like New Orleans, who's a black city and historically has always had challenges, right? So it's eye-opening, but it's also alarming when you see the joy and the enthusiasm for people to pile on the downfall of said event. And a lot of people that we're not even there.
Mm-hmm.
That's funny that it happens that way.
Never been there.
Mm-hmm.
Says a lot about the times that we're in, but it also says a lot about the state that we're in as a community and why we're in said state.
One of the factors, yeah.
It's something to think about because this is a trend.
And who's paying them to do that every year? It's like clockwork, right after the 4th.
Oh, the hate train?
Oh, yeah. Like this is millions of dollars worth of like once it's on different platforms across the board, and that's like that's coordinated and paid and sponsored media.
Mm-hmm.
Propaganda, like to look like it's social or user generated content, but that's a deployed sponsored campaign.
Yeah, from either from bots or from people who don't even understand the intricacies that it takes to put on an event of that size. You talk like there's been times when there's 2 or 3 million people coming throughout the weekend to that event in a city. They take over the entire city.
Yeah.
Think about the logistics of that. Can they make improvements? Of course. Everybody can make an improvement from an event. Do we need to bash it? What happens when it's not there? And what's that going to do to the city of New Orleans and all the people that rely on those jobs in that event on a yearly basis? Some people make their year being a part of that. So we got to be very mindful and careful of what we're doing.
Yeah. And my glass, no, these are not AI glasses from China. These are Tom Ford.
Who said that?
These are Tom Ford.
Why y'all think everything AI? Me, the glass.
Not yet.
What?
Not yet.
Soon come.
But yeah, so InvestFest, let's lay this parameter out now.
In front of this now.
Get your tickets on Thursday. Communication is key. Thursday, register, get your communications, get your badges. The event starts Friday at 10 o'clock.
Mm-hmm.
All day education Friday, workshops, panels, all day. The event doesn't start on Saturday, it starts on Friday. All day Friday. If you brought a ticket, you should get your money's worth. Get your badge on Thursday or Friday, but highly suggest that you get it at least on Friday. All day. Then the VIP is at night. But don't disregard the reason why I'm saying this is because there's somebody that's going to come Sunday night. I
didn't get enough value.
I didn't get enough value. You know what I'm saying? So we're not even gonna play that game like early. Let's manage expectations early.
Yeah.
All day Friday, Invesco, QQQ, a variety of other Fortune 500 companies that we can't even name yet because we haven't made the announcement. Workshops for entrepreneurs, workshops for investors, big enough room for everybody to get in the marketplace. Choose your time wisely. Choose your time. Panels you go to, workshops, Saturday, all day Saturday, all day Sunday. Well, is there nightlife? Yes. Now, if you choose to go to Follies and come back to your hotel at 4 o'clock in the morning, and then you're too hungover to go to the AI panel,
it's on you.
That is the decision that you made.
You're not thinking long term.
It's a fact. So let's just get that out there early.
Yep. and come see me right after Magic Johnson. As soon as you did that y'all video, I said, damn.
Yeah.
Y'all video was tough. Shout out to Magic.
Gotta work harder. Should have did that in Miami.
That's
That was
a
good.
fact.
Gotta work harder.
Check.